Hi Cancer, we're going to look at the next 2 weeks of October. We're going to do 10 cards with 3 bonus cards and clarity. We've got each card represents a purpose, or I will let you know what it is. So, but we will do some oracle cards just to get the overall energy here and also to set the scene here. So remember, we are focusing on the next 2 weeks. And this may or may not resonate with you. If you'd like to show support for the channel, you can like, comment, subscribe. This really helps YouTube get a heads up that, hey, this is a new channel, people are liking it, people are commenting, and they want more people coming forward, and it brings more energy into the reading, into the energy of the channel. And yeah, so let's go forward. We're just going to do a couple of oracle cards just to set the scene. So the 2 cards that you've got, Cancer, you've got the Sacred Waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, and self-care. So remember to nourish yourself, take time out when you need. Healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. So there is a healing time, a time to rejuvenate your energy, Cancer. It's time to give yourself that time out. Nourish yourself in ways that really support your system, your body, your mind, your soul, so that you can get that healing coming in. The healing is going to help you move through the challenging times, and it's trusting the process, trusting that what is happening is for your highest good, and know that once the challenging times pass, or once anything that's a little bit challenging passes, you'll be able to get back on track. We'll get some other oracle cards here. We've got this new deck here that I'm testing out. Okay. I think we'll get 2 from here and 2 from the other. They're both the same, but they are just a big deck. So let's do this. We'll do 1. Oops. So the first card that's popped up, crib, birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. So perhaps you've got a new venture coming up, new business idea, new creative idea, new work, new progress. You've got dogs, getting together with friends. So you may be working with others. It says dogs, but you may be working with others, and this is birthing new ideas. This might be new opportunities coming in, but you're going to get together with some people, some more people, or someone who's supportive on your path. Maybe you might be getting some help in some areas. No, I can't remember which deck I used. Was it this one or this one? I think it might have been that one. Okay, so we're going to do 2 more. The next card, shield. You need to defend yourself. So this is about taking a bit of a step back. I feel like it's just standing your ground. Keep your focus on your vision, what you seek. And to defend yourself, the shield is like if there's anything that's disrupting your path, it's like getting that protective shield around you, or just keeping your energy a bit more higher than normal, so that way nothing can affect you surrounding you. But it's also standing your ground on your path, I feel, with that, rather than you need to defend yourself physically or anything like that. I just feel like it's just looking after yourself, nourishing yourself, taking I don't know what's happening here, taking time out for yourself. I'll do 1 more card. Younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. So some of you may be having dealings with a younger man. It may be that you need to defend yourself against someone, a younger person, or perhaps someone is got a bit of a bickering going on. If not, it just means you might be just talking to someone who's younger, and you might just have might be just some information there. These cards are a bit of iffy with them here, but let's get going with the actual reading. We're going to do 10 cards, and they focus on 10 different points. So the first card is the energy now. What's your energy showing up as Cancer? We're going to do 1 card. Obviously we're going to do clarity, and we're going to do 3 bonus cards for messages too. So the first card, energy showing up for Cancer, is the Hierophant. So you're showing that you've gained a lot of wisdom, you've gained a lot of inner knowledge, and this also reflects back to that time out, the healing. So the healing is also showing you a time of where you've come, how far you've come, and where you're going. The Hierophant is saying you already have gained a lot of knowledge now, you've learnt those lessons, and you're now going to go on to happier times, I feel, with this. So this is where your energy is focused on, finding that inner light, finding that much more happier a strength within you to keep going forward, Cancer. So with the second card is direction, where you're going, the direction you're going in. Okay, that card wanted to flip out. I'm going to take those cards. You're walking away from what no longer serves you. Some of you may be walking away from a love or something that you no longer love. The Knight of Cups is a relationship. It's also about going forward with something that you love. So you may be actually walking away what doesn't serve you, and you're going on to something that you want to do rather than what you no longer want to do. So there might be something that you've left behind. It might be a job. It might be a purpose. Something that you just don't want to do anymore. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't sit with you anymore. It rubs you the wrong way. It just feels like you've now, it's run its course. It's now time for you to move on to a new direction. You're making this happen, I feel. And also I'm looking at healing is happening. So this is going, you may have a little bit of confusion, and if you're not, it just may mean that you're questioning your path now. You're making plans, or you're deciding on where to next, what you want to do next, but you're walking away from what no longer serves you. But you want to bring more love into your life, I feel, with this. And it doesn't have to be a relationship. It just means you might be bringing more nourishing love. It's time to nourish yourself, nourish your path. Where do you want to go, Cancer? What next steps do you want to take on your path now? The third card is about growth. So let's see growth. Remember, we will clarify the cards after we've done it all. It's just easier that way. The third card is growth. Where are you growing in your life? Like lessons that you've learned, if we see it as that. Growth for Cancer. Ace of Cups. So you're learning about loving yourself, taking steps forward on your path, creating opportunities for yourself. You're growing from within and on the outside. So everything that you've come to do on your path from the past going forward, you're now taking steps towards love. You're now taking steps towards loving yourself, loving your life, and loving those that really nurture you on your path. So you may be letting go with things that don't support you anymore, and you're now learning from the past that, okay, what does Cancer like? What does Cancer no longer like? What supports Cancer? And that's what you're doing. You're redirecting your inner love for yourself, and you're making new opportunities that's going to nourish who you are, because the Ace of Cups is saying there's new beginnings of love coming in. It could be a relationship. I do feel it's more like a love for your life in general, and where you want to go on your path, and creating that inner light for yourself. So the fourth card is obstacles and challenges. What obstacles and challenges are you facing or going through for Cancer? Okay. Knight of Swords. So obstacles and challenges, you might have to speed things up. You may have to make a plan. Perhaps there's something that you really want to go and do. You may not be trusting yourself to take that leap of faith or going forward. The Knight of Swords is saying there's a lot of energy going. You see the vision, where you want to go, and you know you want to get there soon. But perhaps there's a challenge of taking that leap of faith, maybe pushing yourself forward or making that decision to go after something that you really want to do now. It's also about trusting in your intuition here. I'm hearing a go, go, go message, like are you waiting? Are you waiting for yourself to take that leap of faith? And even though it's not the full card, it's saying, are you waiting? Are you stopping yourself from going forward, or is there a bit of stagnant energy that you haven't moved forward going forward? So perhaps you haven't taken the next steps to go forward is the message here. And you need to go on your plans. You need to continue on your plans is the message. Now, 5 is the focus card. What do you need to focus on? What does Cancer need to focus on? Focus on. You need to focus on things that you love, creating things that you love. It's all about love here. Now, I'm not talking about relationship love. It's more about love for yourself, love for your journey, love for your vision, where you want to go. But it's also about doing something that you love. Queen of Cups is getting true with her heart and soul. She is doing everything she wants to do on her path, and she's trusting her heart. Where what feels good is going to stay with her, and what doesn't no longer is going to be pushed away. So you're focusing on your true inner joy, your true inner destination, where you see yourself now, where you see your future, and what plans you need to take, remember, you need to take that leap of faith. You need to go forward and trusting in your plans here. So you're doing things that you want to do, or you're planning on doing things that you want to do, and you're listening to your heart, what feels good, what feels right, and that's where you're going to focus your attention. Now, the sixth card is what you need to let go of. What you need to let go of. Doubting yourself that you don't have that strength to continue forward. So the strength card is reminding you, you have that strength within you. You're not vulnerable. With the Lamb, you may be feeling like you're a little bit vulnerable here. You might be feeling like you can't continue on. Perhaps your path is a bit being challenging. You need to bring that strength in and have that courage to keep going forward. So perhaps that's why you may be feeling like you haven't taken action yet. You might be thinking things through, but there might be a time where you need to stop doubting yourself and know that you have the courage to continue on your path here. So let go of the thoughts that don't serve you. Let go of the thoughts of saying you can't do it, or you can't make that action happen, or you can't take your path to the next level, I want to say here. But knowing that you have the strength within you, you're not the lamb anymore. You're that lion. So you need to take charge in your life, I feel, with this. So the number 7 card is persevere. What do you need to persevere with? What does Cancer need to persevere? Let's go. Yeah, future planning. You need to keep going with the vision. The vision that you've been thinking about. There's something that you've been thinking about. Future plans. You've been maybe doubting your path. Maybe questioning, okay, what does Cancer want to do now? You may be struggling to find that path that you need to do. And even if you have that vision, you might not have taken the steps to go forward. You may be just sitting or waiting for the right time. But this is about future planning things. So you need to keep going forward with this planning. 2 of Wands are saying, you're looking out on the horizon. You're making plans for the future. That's what you've got to keep going. You've got to keep doing that. So the 8th card is you're seen as. That means what is your energy seen as? Who are you coming up, showing up as? What's Cancer showing up as? What's Cancer showing up as? Let's get going. Cancer. You're showing up as a 9 of Pentacles, so you're definitely got a vision for success. You're wanting that success. You're going to have it, but remember, you need to take action, Cancer. And if you're already taking action, know that the path less challenging is not always the way forward. Sometimes we have to overcome some obstacles to get going, but this is about taking that time to go forward with your vision here. And I do feel that you need to trust in the vision that you have for yourself. She's got that, what is it, an eagle or something. She's trusting where that eagle's going to take her. She knows that if she puts her message out into the world, if she puts her vision out into the world, she can manifest that success in her life. But she knows that it takes her and her alone to keep going forward. So it takes you, Cancer, and you alone to make things happen, I feel. But that is what you need to focus on. That's what you're seeing as you're doing. You are focusing on that, rather. But you need to trust in yourself that you can make things happen like that. So with the next card is success to accomplish. What are you going to succeed? What's coming up with success? In other words, what you're going to succeed in. Let's see what's happening. Cancer, number 9 card. The King of Wands, success in your endeavors. Success, see, I'm pretty sure you had endeavors here, whereas enterprise, new enterprise. So you're going to have success in whatever you create. The King of Wands is going forward with his vision. He's going to do something that he loves. So you're going to, whatever you put your mind on, that new creative idea, project, job, whatever you are putting your mind towards, whatever your vision, it's going to be success. It's going to succeed because the King of Wands doesn't doubt himself. He keeps going forward. Remember, you're showing up as a lion. Now you got to keep showing up as a lion and keep persevere as that lion energy and keep going forward, because that is what you're going to create. You're going to create that success in whatever project you are working on. That's what's going to lead to your success or work. Whatever resonates with you. Next card is path to take, current and new. Because the path to take is the world. So something's ended, something's completed. You already something's run its course. It's happened. It's come a full circle, full cycle. I want to say. And the path to take is that you've got that leap of faith. It's a leap of faith, new energies, new beginnings. So you're now got your world at your feet. You can accomplish anything that you set your mind to, Cancer. But it's trusting in you can create that life that you want. It just takes that leap of faith here. And even though this is not the full card, I do feel you need to take action on your path and know that you can create anything that you want on your path. You just have to keep going forward. So we're going to get clarity on these cards, the beautiful cards as they are. So remember, the energy that you're showing up on is the Hierophant. So you've already got that wisdom, learning all that you've learnt. For Cancer, clarity card for that, and then we'll do the bonus cards later. The Knight of Pentacles. So the energy now, yeah, you're on the right path. The Knight of Pentacles is showing he's on the right path. He's on the right path to stability, to financial success here. You've learned a lot along the way. Now you know what you want. So the message clearly here is you're going forward to that stability, that financial success that you seek. But this is saying you're on the right path here, and that's where you're going forward. To keep going forward is the message. You've learned a lot along the way, and trusting in the path that you're taking. Now with the 8 of Cups and Knight of Cups for the direction you're going in, clarity. So you're walking away from something. You're walking away from something that no longer feels right for you. You're going towards something that you love, that you're actually going to feel that feels right for your pathway now. So something's ended. Remember, something's come full circle. Yeah. You're walking away from drama. You're walking away from what doesn't feel right. So again, the message here is your direction you're going forward. You're going towards something that you love, whether that's to a relationship, a new project, an idea. It's something that you're going into love. It's something that you're creating for yourself. And you're walking away from the dramas, the conflicts, the frustration, the energy of stress, and even though you have hard work here, it doesn't always vibe with you. You can do hard work and still love what you're doing, but this is like there's a bit of frustration and stressful energy here. So you're walking away from that stress feeling, that feeling of I don't like this anymore. I now want to do something that I actually want to enjoy. I hear the best years are coming, you know. And the best years yet is what the message was. Or the best is yet to come, I want to say. So the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups here. This is growth, yeah, giving and receiving, and the Star card. So the growth is you've learned what you need. You've given a lot in your life, and you're taking back what's yours. I feel you've learned that. You need to replenish yourself. So that's why you got nourishment and replenishment card and healing. So perhaps in the past you gave too much to something, and you now want to nurture yourself. With the Ace of Cups, you've grown to know what you love, and now you're going to give back to yourself this time and nurturing yourself, because that's the best part of your growth. You're growing and growing, and that's going to set you up for success here, because the Star card is saying wishes come true here. So the growth that you're creating is going to make that wish come true here, because you're going to now nourish yourself. You're going to nourish your path, and it's going to create that abundance of joy, abundance of happiness, I feel, with this. And it's also learning to look at this. She's balancing those water jugs. So it's learning to know that you have just as much as what others have. So you know you have enough for yourself, but to also a balance on what you give. Instead of giving, you're now going to give some back to yourself now, because you understand that you need to love yourself first and foremost before you can love others or give out to others. Because if you don't, if you're always running on empty, you're not going to enjoy the journey. So the fourth message is obstacles and challenges. So remember, you need to take action. Go forward what you want, what the plans are. Maybe there's a bit of stagnant energy there. The Knight of Swords is showing rushed energy going forward, but I feel like some of you are not taking that action. You might be planning things out still. And if you are taking action, you need to believe in the action that you're taking. Okay, that card wanted to pop out. So the challenges, yeah, the King of Cups. You need to go after what you love. You need to trust in what you love. He is trusting in his path. He's listening to his heart now. He's not listening to his mind. He's more like listening to his heart, what he loves to do, what he wants to do, and that's what he's doing. He's now, if he trusts in his heart, if he trusts in what feels good, he knows he's going to make the best possible decision. And that's what you got to do. You got to listen to your heart. What feels good in you? What gives you that yes saying? And then that's what the direction you need to go in. So the next card is what you need to focus on. Oops, I was just trying to count there. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, so you need to focus on what you love, because that's going to create that abundance here. The Wheel of Fortune is saying your time is coming, but you need to go after what you love. What the Queen of Cups, she again, just like the King of Cups, they're doing something from their heart. They're listening to their heart and soul. They're not just listening to their mind, they're listening to their heart. It's something that's going to bring them joy. And that's what you need to do. You need to do something that you love, because that's going to bring that success to you. If you don't do something that you love, you're not going to get that success. It's not going to happen. The reason why is because you're on the wrong path. If you don't do something that you love, you're on the wrong path. Even if you're on the right path to get to that success, you need to do something that you love, because you're not going to nurture yourself. You're not going to feel, it's not going to feel good. The next card is what you need to let go of. Remember, you got to let go of that not being able to have that strength to carry on, to make decisions and go forward. So let's see what the clarity card here for Cancer. The Queen of Swords, she's going forward. She's trusting in her pathway. She's trusting in herself. She has no doubts. So that's what you've got to let go of. Doubting that you can't keep going forward, that you can't keep making it happen. You need to trust in yourself more. The Queen of Swords, she is determined to get to where she needs to go, and she without a doubt, she trusts in her destination. So you need to let go of not that doubt that you can't go forward, you can't make things happen. There's a timing for everything, I'm hearing, the right time. The Two of Wands was persevere. It's future planning, remember. Two of Wands, your future planning now. Persevere on your path, on your plans to your future, what you want to do. Five of Wands. Know that there might be some competition. You might be planning. You might feel you need to persevere past the challenges, past the obstacles, whatever is in your way, whatever is making you have that conflict, feeling like it's a challenging time, or perhaps there's compete. Maybe you feel like you can't have something because everyone else can, and you might feel there's not enough. But this is about bypassing. What do you do when you see someone fighting? What do you do when you see arguments? You just continue on your path, because you don't want to delve in the argument, because it's just going to fuel the fire. And what you do is you keep going forward past challenging times, and you keep making your plans to your future no matter the obstacle. So this is about persevering your future plans, persevering your vision that you want, no matter the challenging things that come to you or come bypass you. Now the next card is, remember, you're seen as a Nine of Pentacles, so that's what you want to do. That's what you're trying to create, that stability, that success, trusting in your wisdom. Clarity card for that is Temperance. You have to have patience. So you're seen as having that balance. You need to have balance, moderation. Remember, we're nourishing and replenishing ourselves, our health, rest and self-care. So this is about things in moderation, having that balance on your path. So yeah, you'll get that success. It's not going to bypass you. It's not going to go away. But there's time out also, knowing that patience, that success will come. So you need to understand that, yes, you're seen as having that, wanting that success, but have patience with yourself also is what is the message here. So the success to accomplish is a King of Wands, that project, that idea, that career change, whatever it is, King of Wands, going forward. Success to accomplish, clarity card for that. The Fool, take that leap of faith. Yet some of you are not taking that leap of faith. You need to trust in yourself. You need to take the risk and make dreams happen. I do feel once you take that leap of faith and go after what you're seeking, what you're trying to create, you're going to have that success here. Now, I know success is always constantly saying, but we're all looking for success in all areas of our lives. That's what we're on earth for, to have success, to be happy, and being happy is success as well. The World card and the path to take are currently new. what you're currently doing or new. Yeah, look, on new, you've already ended a cycle. Now you're on to a new destination here. So you're being urged to keep going forward. The path to take is the path that you're already seeking in front of you, not behind you. So whatever you left behind, it's now run its course with the World card. You've completed something successfully or whatever it is, and now you're on to a new beginning. The Three of Wands are saying, keep going forward. There is something pulling you to your destination, and it's a magical time for you. I'm hearing magical success, which means you're going to make things happen, but you need to keep going forward with this. So let's get some cards for those bonus free cards. The first card is going to be message from your highest self, your spirit guides. Six of Cups. So there might be a time where you need to let go of the past and move forward here. So the message from your highest spirit guide is saying, you might be thinking about the past, and the past no longer serves you anymore. It's time to move forward. So there is something from the past you've already completed. It's time to move forward and trust in your destination. I'm going to take one more card for that, for clarity. Actually, I'm going to take a card here, clarity, right now. Temporary situation. So something is a temporary situation. So if you're worried about something from the past, it's a temporary situation. So you no need to worry. I just took the first card from the top, and I'll take another one here. Hard work ahead. So there is hard work ahead. So I do feel whenever there's hard work ahead, it means success will prevail from that. So the second card is soul message. Soul message. That's a soul message for Cancer. Oh, they wanted to pop out. They came out anyway. Soul message is Knight of Wands. Go through the hoop of fire. And the Eight of Cups. So yes, the thing that you're walking away from is the right decision. Jump through the ring of fire. Jump through that new opportunity coming forward. It's about taking action to that new creative idea. Maybe there's a work, job, whatever it is. There's something that you're deciding, you're going forward. And the Eight of Cups are saying you're going forward to something new now. Something's run its course. It's time to take that leap of faith to the Knight of Wands. Go through the ring of fire. In other words, it might be hard work. It might be a harder journey, because you know this hard work needs to be put in. Remember, we've got hard work ahead here. But know that once you take that step, once you take action, you're going to be very happy, and I'm very fortunate, I feel like here. Now I just taken the top here, great passion. So it's something you're going to be passionate about. So this is meaning you're going after something that you're going to love here, rather than something that's not going to be joyful. So it's something that you're really passionate about, something that's in your heart. You've been thinking about it for a while. We'll take another clarity card here. We'll take that one. Good news. So there's here, it says there's good news coming in. So perhaps there's good news coming in for you with that. Something, a new project. I'll take one more card for that. For some reason I want me to take one more. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. The valley. So the valley of challenges. Remember, even with the valley of challenges, things you got to persevere through challenging times. Remember that conflict with competition, feeling like you can't go forward. This is a message of going forward with your future plans, Cancer. So even with the valley of challenges here, it's saying success will prevail even when you move forward with the challenges. So keep persevering is what I'm trying to say. The third card is, where is your higher self soul taking you? Wow. The Sun, happiness. It's taking you to happiness, to where you want to go. You're looking for that happiness. That's a beautiful card. It's taking you to your success, where you want. The Sun is about happiness, pure joy, loving your life. It's taking you from lack to abundance. Now, even if you've learned all the lessons you've learned in the past, you're now going on to something that's much more vibrant, much more soul nourishment, soul nurturing, and something that you're going to enjoy, rather than feeling a bit lackluster in the past or whatever you were doing before. It's something that it's run its course, it's ended, it's completed, and now you want something more for yourself. I'm going to do a clarity card for that. For Cancer. My camera may stop because I can see it usually stops I've got lots of cards here, so I'm going to give them to you. Announcement bell. So there is some sort of announcement coming in for Cancer. You might be getting a new job, new opportunity, something coming forward to you. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over, so you're moving through that difficulty onto happiness. The sun is saying you're moving forward beautifully. Recognition, reward for merit. So there's basket full of goodies coming for you. That success, that hard work you put in, it's going to nourish your soul here. The apple, temptation will test you. So temptation, there might be challenges along the way. It might tempt you to stop or stagnate on your journey. The message here is go forward with your future plans. The elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So that, remember, you're learning all those lessons with the Hierophant. You've learned all those lessons along the way. You now know what you want, Cancer, and moving forward. So keep persevering. Dog far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. So perhaps there's a friend thinking of you, someone who may be supportive on your path. Dealings of or relationship with an older woman. These cards are a bit iffy, you know, but anyway, the older woman, maybe there's some sort of message coming in from, or you're talking to an older woman. Take it as you will. And the last card, there's a casket. It's a bit of a, it's someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So this may mean that something's ended. You are going on to a new path. Anyway, so something has clearly ended for you, Cancer, but you're now going on to a new beginning. I'm going to take one more card. I'm going to take one of these just to get for this, what the Spirit say. Okay, for that last card, last message there. Temple of Rose, ancient power, expression, activations, scarlet codes. So this is about expressing who you are, going forward, nurturing yourself, loving yourself, you know, smelling the roses over. It's like it's taking in reality and what you want to do. I mean, there's a little bit of a, could be anything, but activating your new life, activating your new journey is about activating those codes of your destiny, I feel, with this. But I'm going to do one more tarot card to go with that. Nourishing that power of you, expressing yourself, activating what you want to do, those codes within you. It's like those destiny codes that's calling you to your path, trusting in what's calling you. Let's take this one. The Eight of Pentacles, hard work pays off. Hard work, whoops. Don't worry about me. Hard work pays off, and there's a King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going forward to that that stability that you want. So hard work's definitely going to pay off for you. So keep going forward. I do feel you had that hard work pays off somewhere. Your hard work ahead, but it pays off. And there's your King of Pentacles, getting what you want in the future. So Cancer, I hope that this reading has given you some insight. I'd love to see you again. Bye bye for now. Take care.